Hi, welcome back to another video in this series. The last video, thank you if you watched it. I performed some firewall rule-based management, and in this video, we're going to implement some secure socket layer VPNs using Cisco ASA Device Manager. So I'll just get right into it. So that's our first exercise is implementing a clientless SSL VPN using the Cisco ASA Device Manager. Right. So first, we're going to configure a clientless SSL VPN or secure socket layer. All right, so let me actually swivel over to this server here. All right, need our ASDM launcher. Okay. Okay, take a little while here. All right, so got that going here. Perfect. Perfect. Now we're in the ASDM. All right, perfect. So let's actually go to the configuration to make sure we're in the RAB. All right, perfect. The, as I mentioned, the clientless secure socket layer. All right. All right. So perfect. Let's see. Could be here. Yep, that's fine. See. All right. Perfect. Now that we got Fred added, should have made him like Scott, but whatever. So this policy, of course, look at the managing here, right? Uh, there's this here, this here. Right. All right. So this has been added, so we can hit OK. Now, whatever, that's probably for when I already did all of this, but nonetheless, we can still click OK. Okay. Then already exists. Oh, because I apparently had it already. Let's see. I'll actually go keep that one. All right, perfect. So we're good there. But next, at the end. All right, perfect. Oh, well, that's fine. I didn't need it. All right, perfect. So we're good to go on this end. Let's actually go here. Lab extended CLI. So let's do that here. We're gonna go to this site here. If he wants to work today. Perfect. There we go. Yep, that's fine. We like dangerous things, right? Perfect. Not for this site at all. All right, so I've logged into the bookmark that I created, right, in the other server. So if we notice that the DMZ web underscore web URL is grayed out when we hover over it, so a pop-up, um, it showed the reason. I'm not sure if it popped delayed here. It usually does whenever I do perform this lab. So to resolve this, I actually need us to host to add a host entry for the server because the ASA can't resolve the address, so I'll have to do it for them. All right, so let's actually go here, do that, figure this terminal. I can type, wait, right, uh, perfect. So let's push back. There we go. So I want to notice also that now the ASDM is showing out of sync. So whenever we configure something on the CLI and the ASDM software is open, this message usually appears, but just going to refresh it and it'll be right back to our latest configuration. So let's see. Actually, we can go back here and refresh this. If I can refresh it here. Perfect. So now we see it's no longer gray. We can actually click the link. All right. And what just happened? There it is. All right. So now what we can do is implement AnyConnect using the Cisco ASA Device Manager. So first, what we're going to do in order to accomplish this is configure the AnyConnect client. So we're just going to connect to, actually, this is, okay. All right, perfect. So this is not where I want to go. All right, perfect. So we're good here. Again, let's configure the terminal. All right. And let's see. Take a look here because this is say that because that's not possible. The key is not found. I'll fix that. All right, so that's fine. Because I was going to have them removed if they weren't found there anyway. We just want to ensure that there was no existing identity pairs that existed. So let's actually swivel back over to management here. That's here. All right, perfect. Let's hit next. Okay. All right, so let's see. All right, perfect. Internet is good. All right. All right, so these are good right here. So actually do a few things here. So add new identity certificate. Let's see here. And then here. All right, so that looks good. Then we're gonna add certificate. Okay, let's see. Oh, see. This is here. Wait a minute. Actually delete this. Let's stop for a second. All right, so we finally got it back up. It's not a small pickup here. All right, and then we want to add certificate, enrollment, good to go. All right, and we can actually hit OK here, and of course we can go next. All right. All right, so let's see. Go ahead next. Okay, that's fine. This here. Okay. Now we're gonna add. This is good. Perfect. We're good. All right, so let's see. Local. That's good. Username. We're gonna actually let's take a look here. Um, the server. Actually, let me get out of here. Yeah, take us on the next here. There it is. Okay. Perfect. All right. So all right. Perfect. And we'll want an exempt. And then that's good. We want it inside. Local. We want the ME4. And we want the IP. There it is. All right. Perfect. Yep, that's good. That's good. Perfect. So now we can see that the AnyConnect configuration has been added, right? You see that here, right? As far as the profile. Now, let's see, let's make sure we're still here. And take a look at the group policy. And we see the group policy AnyConnect. So let's actually assign, right? And of course, we want to assign a spread. Perfect. Let's hit apply, and then let's say goodbye. Right, perfect. So let's actually open back up Internet Explorer, and we're going to head back to the same website. It may automatically log me in, or it may not work at all. Let's see. Okay. And I'll place this on the other side of this for when it's finished. So even though I applied the change and I restarted it, the process may take a while, and yeah, I'll get that again. Should start installing. Let's see. All right, that's fine. It's it may be an error related to admin access, but since I'm using if I'm using, you know what, let me just fix this. All right, let me go back here. Let's see. Over here. All right, let's edit this here. All right. There. Apply, of course. Then let's flip back here. Let's see. May kick me out. Now, because the routing is modified by the VPN client, maybe not be able to connect. The RDP connection may drop. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Now, I'm just going to configure the split tunneling here. Let me swivel back over here. Actually, acknowledge that. Then let me swivel back here. Okay, then let's take a look here again. Then let's see. Actually, this isn't it. There it is. All right, perfect. Let me extend this really quick. Take a look at split tunneling. All right, so we don't want to inherit. They include network list, that's fine. And then network list, that's fine. Let's actually take care of that. All right, so let's add. All right, let's add the access control list. All right, so let's put some. Okay. All right, so now the split tunneling, as we can see, is now added to the ACL manager. Right, so I'm gonna select it again. This time I'm gonna add ACE, which is pretty similar to adding a secondary node. Let's see, just good here. Perfect. All right, I love it. All right, perfect. Let's apply. Perfect. Now I can switch back to the CLI. I can reconnect the VPN again. All right. Now, while it's loading in the real world, if you have a valid security certificate, the install should be a little bit smoother. However, it's good practice, right, to see a few issues normally, especially in the lab, to get the client up and running. So, and then once I'm connected, I'm going to test out the connection as well. So, it takes too much longer. All right. So the small little box went away. I think it gave me a message that probably was very quick. But nonetheless, let's actually test out the remote connection. So let's see. That's all right, perfect. And of course, that'll be here. Mm. Perfect. So we have remote access. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we're good. And this just proves that the split tunneling is working and the VPN is operational. And it also proves that we are at the end of this video for implementing secure socket layer VPNs using the Cisco ASA Device Manager. So just for a brief recap, we went over implementing a clientless secure socket layer VPN again, and also we implemented an AnyConnect using the Cisco ASA Device Manager as well. Our next video is going to be configuring, verifying, and troubleshooting port security. And I'll see you in that video as well. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay secure.